I am the great mighty Pancake, and I've come to throw my pancakes at you. Mighty Pancake here. If you like more of these and would like less weight, comment, like, or even subscribe. I'm trying new and various ways to make these more interesting. And from me to you, a steaming hot pancake.
Sectors, laboratories, and the
Ah,
greenhouse facility.
Blackbeard Warren, he's behind you. And yes, we play with it a little bit to see how the grabby works, and we find out that you have to hold it all the way through. And we find one last item. And we find another commercial board.
The founder and dare I say it, brains behind Project Resolve with us today.
Now, somewhere around here, I was explaining my thoughts on. No, it was later. But my thoughts on the commercial boards there is those should have been at the entry area of the whole deal instead of spread out through the different level parts.
But yes.
And then we got more lore.
I know the solution is here. It's under my nose. I can smell it. But where? I failed to notice the long-term effects of Resolve. That's on me. If Gutenberg and Co. hadn't been pushing so hard to start the process, we needed more time to test. It's too late to cry over spilt milk. I can fix this. Resolve is the solution. I just need to identify the elements that produce the toxicity.
Possibly. But it's interesting that the two projects that are supposed to save the world are possibly going to be dooming it if they were actually to come to fruition.
Lockdown deactivated. Reinitiating systems. Attention. Access restrictions for this sector have been revoked. Please return to your designated workplaces.
I wonder who activated the lockdown, though. Was it an outside entity, or did someone have to go there and lock it down?
Brains behind Project Resolve with us today.
And of course, new guys. I don't think they're my thoughts is they're not cadavers, but they're actual people. But they don't give you much more than, oh, I see you're alive. I'm going to burn you to death. So can't exactly talk to them. Goodbye. Just do as we always do, put them out of our misery. Bulor!
I need help. A Creo team has turned up. I managed to escape to my lab. I'm safe right now, but I don't know for how long. I need assistance, please. It doesn't look like they've been sent just to detain me.
Ah yes, get rid of the evidence. And then we get down here, where we find that two enemies are trying to jack into the room by busting down the door. And the ever-annoying kickback. You're twice as big as them, yet they're able to kick you back with their foot.
Is it safe?
Yes.
Oh no. No. That was my work. That was my life. Fuck you. You hear me? Why am I even doing this? They just don't deserve it.
Well, moving on, because something bad happened. All that you can guess from what she says is they put a price on her head. Like a mafia.
You can keep the power core, by the way. Your drone looks like it needs it. It's just not good enough anymore to have me fired and blacklisted. No. Off with her head. So she can't piss on our parade. Just look at this. Months of work destroyed! This is a nightmare. An utter nightmare. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't even thank you.
You know what's going on here, don't you?
My work here is unofficial. I'm no longer part of Creo. The reality is, I don't exist. Whatever happened, it wasn't our doing. I have my theories, but until I have more information, they'll remain my theories. I haven't heard anything from my associates in days. It's anarchy out there. I'm worried that... Look, I know. I owe you already, but I need another favor.
Depends on the favor.
Okay. This chip holds important data. Data that will save Resolve. And humanity. I need to trust you on this. I wouldn't survive 5 minutes out there, let alone make it to the executive forum. You're my only chance to do this. Give it to Bonham or Fox. They're both on the board. It's crucial they get it as soon as possible.
Okay, hand it over and it's done.
Hurry. We're counting on you.
Well, they have asinine lockdown going on. As best I can say. And it also comes with a disconnect between the executives and the workers.
Something is wrong with the compound. I know the science is right. Everything checks out perfectly. At least at a theoretical level. Of late, though, I've been experiencing a heaviness on the chest. And occasionally when I exert myself, it takes a minute to regain my breath. The scans aren't showing anything yet, but I'm beginning to wonder if it's due to working directly with these materials.
But yeah. That, of course, go ahead and connect the testing room to this place as well. Why not? It makes that place a better hub for getting from place A to place B, because each of these locations are like near the start of each one. And we have a little friend, the Electrocute itself, to help us open a door. Then we end up with the lower grade med Baltic injection, which I don't know if... And yeah, sorry, that didn't have any audio. Like, that's all I got. And yeah, the game glitched and didn't let me use the X button. It just killed me. And it's letting us see the side of the twitching body. And I've become very annoyed at this over here because I find out how to use it. I get it opened up. And at the very least, it's not too far from where I had to respawn at. But still, it was irritating because, well, I got all my scrap taken away from me along with all the progress of having destroyed all these enemies. Yet they're back now because they respawn. Just like the original Dark Souls, where you could farm an area constantly if you wanted to. Dark Souls 2 and 3, they made it to where you had only a certain amount of times you could respawn the enemies in the area before they stopped respawning and stopped coming back. My drunkard in the China shop. Stop being a drunkard in the China shop. And then we find out that it doesn't want to do this at an angle. It wants you to be straight dead on for some reason. Don't know why. Then we find an item which isn't too worth it. Well, it's somewhat worth it, but it's more or less like being injected with adrenaline. And last but not least, we get onto the train.
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
Booty yada, booty yada, booty yada, booty yada, booty yada, booty yada. and this happens. You get up here, and it just has X and something's going on. And so, I'm wondering what is going on here. This is what's going on. It looks like a part of the rocket, or a rocket. Don't know if they're, because there's multiple rockets being launched from this location. It would seem, at least that's the idea I'm getting. That is working on the part of the rocket, or at least the exterior of it. And this is a sneak peek at a boss. Yes, that whole thing that's working on that rocket part there is a boss. Six 82392. I guess it's its serial number or something. Either that or Easter egg. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Easter egg, because when creators of a game create serial numbers, it's mostly Easter egg. Most likely Easter egg, referring to something. To what? I have no idea. But because it was getting so far along, I decided to stop looking at it. Because, well, I can't really do anything. It's way far up, and it's past where I'm at, and past where the camera lets you see it. This is the end, and Mighty Pancake gives you his love. And thanks you for watching. If you liked, press it. Comment even. And last, you can subscribe. Also check to make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube seems to be unsubscribing the subscribers. And if you want to help support it, that is very much a way to help support this sack of a channel. Oh, and one more thing. Have a flipping good day.